I'm Yaneli, also known as Miss Be Helpful, with another FinCap Friday brought to you by NGPF. In December 2021, one of America's largest traditional banks, Capital One, announced that it was completely eliminating overdraft fees and non sufficient fund fees for its customers. And at that time, it was the only top 10 major bank to make this move. Overdrafting is when you swipe your debit card, but you don't have enough money in your checking account to cover that purchase. With overdraft protection, the bank lets you spend more than what's in your account, but you have to pay a fat fee. On average, about $33 each time, even if it's a really small purchase like a pack of gum. In January of 2022, Bank of America, the US's second largest bank, announced that it would also be making some changes, lowering its overdraft fees from $35 down to $10. And Wells Fargo also announced they would be giving their customers 24 hours to bring their balance above zero before charging overdraft fees. For decades, overdraft fees made these big banks billions of dollars in yearly profits. But they get strongly criticized for getting this money from lower income Americans who need their money the most. According to the CFPB, the people who overdraw their accounts most frequently tend to be those who live paycheck to paycheck, and they're disproportionately Black and Hispanic Americans. FinTech apps that offer mobile banking services and online banks are called challenger banks or neobanks, and they saw this as an opportunity to fix a problem that many Americans face. They decided to put a twist on overdraft fees. Between 2019 and 2021, challenger banks like Varo, Chime, and Ally all offered checking accounts with no overdraft fees to their customers. And some even went a step further by letting their customers get access to their paycheck funds up to 2 days early. Challenger banks experienced a 40% improvement in new accounts created between 2017 and 2020. Financial institutions that did not adapt any new overdraft innovations experienced a nearly 30% drop in new customer accounts during that same time. Revenue that came in from overdraft fees in the US fell from $40 billion in 2008 to $17 billion in 2019. And it was even less in 2020 because a lot of the fees were refunded back to people's accounts due to the financial struggles they were facing during the pandemic. Traditional banking giants that dominated the industry for many, many years are feeling a lot of pressure coming from different places. The acceleration of a digital world due to the pandemic, pressure from the CFPB and other public critics of overdraft fees, and of course, this new wave of digitally enabled challenger banks or neobanks. These are the new kids on the block, and they're promising customers a cheaper and easier way of conducting their financial lives. But the question is, will big banks keep on falling behind, or will they innovate and catch up to secure their place in the financial industry?